Druski's mega church skit. My thoughts on it. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about Druski's mega church skit. My thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. This stuff been going on, bro. This ain't nothing new, bro. You know what I'm saying? All type of like freak stuff that be going on in these churches. All type of mockery. It's just saddening, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is sickening to God, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mockery, the games, you know what I'm saying? The games that's being played in these churches, bro. Like, everything that be going on in these churches, bro. Like, all the freak stuff that be going on in these churches, bro. Like, bro, it's like people, like, they have so much audacity, bro. They literally get out of their car, man, you know what I'm saying? Get in their car just to go into these churches to mock God, bro. Like, literally, people be going out of their way to play with God and to mock God, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. But this is my thoughts on, like, the Druski skit that he did about this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people, bro, they be chosen by God, bro. Know what I'm saying? Some of these people, they be chosen by God, bro. Some of these worldly people, they be chosen by God, bro. And the thing is, bro, that's how they able to see through, like, different things. It's like they able to see through certain things because some of these worldly people is chosen by God, bro. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. Some worldly people, they have more discernment than these Christians, bro. Some worldly people, bro, they have more discernment than these Christians, bro. And it's so crazy how it's like worldly people is like they have more discernment than these Christians, bro. Like, people is waking up, bro, and people is like starting to leave these churches, bro. People is starting to leave these religions, bro. People been waking up, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new, bro. We've been knowing about what going on in these churches. We've been knowing how these people is scamming, bro. These people is getting over. These people talking about they need to raise like $1 million for like some country, like, you know what I'm saying? They be making up a country and they saying they need to raise this amount of money. They raise this money, they keep the money to themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be saying they be just saying stuff that they just be throwing out random stuff, you know what I'm saying? They be throwing up like random countries that they trying to raise donations for, and they just keep all the money to themselves, bro. All type of freak stuff be going on, bro. People be doing all type of sexual activities, freak activities in these churches, bro. I'm like, bro, the audacity to get in your car, you know what I'm saying? And to end up in the church to do that type of activity, bro. Like, you could have done that type of activity anywhere else. You chose to come and to pretty much play with God, bro. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's what these preachers been doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes like a worldly person to shed more awareness on what's going on. We've been knowing what's going on, bro, but like, it's like, bro, God is so tired of like these false pagan churches, bro, and these mega false churches and these mega false Christians and preachers and all this stuff. God is so tired of it, to whereas God is tearing this stuff down, bro. God is tearing this stuff down. Know what I'm saying? Now you gotta understand, bro. God is using like all types of different ways and all type of different people to get the message out there, to bring out more awareness. Cause, bro, like, this stuff is falling apart. Know what I'm saying? This stuff is literally falling apart. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Druski is worldly, right? Druski is worldly. But at the same time, it's like God is not really against, you know what I'm saying? God is not against comedy, bro. God created comedy and this and that. But that's not even the problem, bro. The problem is if God called Druski and God has a calling over Druski and Druski is running from that calling, bro, know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, God gives, like, certain people a different vision to whereas they are able to see through certain things, bro. Like I said, bro, some worldly people, bro, they have more discernment then they have more discernment than these Christians, bro. So what I'm saying is, bro, like, God could use anybody, bro. But it's like, bro, Druski is worldly, bro. So it's like, Druski, bro, like, how you gonna expose, you know what I'm saying, what going on, but at the same time, you ain't leading these people nowhere, bro. Like, you worldly yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you gotta fully dedicate your life to God, bro. Like, of course God could use Druski. Of course God could change his life around and turn his life around, bro, and fully use him for his glory. But that's gonna be up to Druski to decide, bro. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've noticed is a lot of people, they just don't want to fully come into the kingdom. They don't want to fully dedicate their life to God, dedicate their platform to God, bro. They don't want to fully surrender to God. They just want to like tiptoe into the things of God, but it's like they don't want to fully live for God, bro. And that really makes Druski hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? That makes Druski hypocritical because the blind cannot lead the blind. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you. Druski right now is living a worldly lifestyle. So that means that he's headed to hell. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying that God cannot use him and God cannot fully change his life around? That's not what I'm saying. God could easily change his life around. God could already been like speaking to his heart. You know what I'm saying? God could have already been speaking to his heart. Be like, hey, bro, fully step into the kingdom. Fully, like, because I'm going to keep it real with you. Bro, some of these people, bro, they be chosen, bro. They be chosen. They be having like a strong purpose and a strong calling from God over their life. That's why they able to see through certain things. Like they have like a certain type of vision. Is because they could be chosen by God, bro. They could be having a calling over their life, but they gotta fully dedicate their life to God, bro. Know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, it's up to Druski, bro. I don't know if Druski is already hearing God's voice talking to him and talking to his heart, but he's just running from God, bro. Because right now he's not following God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know. You know, I'm not the biggest Druski fan, bro, but from the content that I seen, bro, he's worldly, bro. He's doing worldly content. So he's on his way to hell. And to expose what's going on in the mega churches, okay, that's like saying, okay, the mega churches is leading people to hell. But Druski is also worldly. So he's also leading people to hell by his content as well. So how is Druski going to point fingers at the mega churches leading people to hell when he's also leading people to hell? You know what I'm saying? The blind cannot lead the blind. So what I'm saying, Druski, is, bro, you got to fully give your life to God and fully change, bro. Know what I'm saying? You got to fully commit your life to God and fully change and fully let God use you. And one thing that I've noticed, bro, man, a lot of people, they don't want to change, bro. They don't want to give it up. They don't want to give up the world to fully walk with God, bro. They just want to like tiptoe into the things of God a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But then they just want to go right back to their worldly lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? They going to give the world like 97%. And they going to give God like 1%, 2%. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, they do not care about God, majority of them. You know what I'm saying? But Druski, bro, if you feel God already speaking to your heart, bro, and God is already calling you into the kingdom, bro, hey, bro, you got to come on into the kingdom, bro. God is not against comedy, bro. God created comedy. Know what I'm saying? God created comedy, bro. I be telling jokes all the time myself. So it's like, bro, you got to understand, bro. I have a comedian side to me as well, like a comedic side. What you call it? Comedic side? Yeah, I have a comedian side to me as well, bro. So it's like, bro, God is not against comedy, bro. But it's like you got to fully be using that comedy. If that's your gift right there, bro, you got to be using that gift for the glory of God, bro. Like you got to be fully committed to God, not just a little bit committed to God. And a lot of people, bro, they do not want to fully surrender to God, bro. That's what I'm noticing, bro. Even in my ministry for God, bro, I'm looking at people, bro, and people like, I be reaching out to people, bro, and they do not want to surrender to God, bro. They don't want it, bro. I done reached out to so many different people, it's the same thing, bro. It's like nobody wants to fully surrender and dedicate their life to God, bro. I'm gonna use my life as an example, bro. Man, when I first came into the kingdom, bro, man, and God called me into the kingdom, I felt the same pull and the same tag on your heart that everybody feel, that calling of God just calling you, tagging on your heart, bro. I felt the same thing. But the difference with me and a lot of people is I fully surrendered my life to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was like, damn, like when God told me to give up everything and follow him, I was like, man, like I gave up everything. Then I was asking God, did I give up everything? Like I literally gave up my whole life to follow God. And I remember talking to God and I was like questioning, like, did I give up everything, Lord? Like, I was giving up stuff like you probably shouldn't even be giving up. Like I was like, what else should I give up? What else should I give up? Did I give up enough? What else should I give up? That was the thoughts that were running through my head, bro. Like, what else should I give up? God, did I give up enough? Like what? Like I gave up my whole life to follow God, bro. But when you look at people today, bro, people today, they don't want to give up their life, bro. Like they hear God calling them and they just kind of like, they just let the calling die, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, Druski, man, I encourage you, bro. Don't run from God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, if God gave you a talent, God gave you a calling, bro. You know what I'm saying? God gave you a gift to be a comedian, bro. You could use that for the glory of God, bro. God created comedy, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with comedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. We've been knowing what's going on with these false pagan churches. We've been knowing what's going on with these false pagan preachers. We've been knowing what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, God works in mysterious ways. God could use Druski skit, bro, to just spread more awareness for the people who don't know yet. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people been waking up. These churches been falling apart. These preachers been falling apart. Christianity been falling apart. Bro, all the lies is just getting like, they just falling apart, bro. It's like God is not even playing no more, bro. I've noticed like God is not even playing anymore. God is just tearing down the lies, bro. The lies that the devil works so hard to uphold, everything just falling apart. People do not take this stuff serious no more. People don't even be going to these false churches anymore, bro. People ain't even trying to hear any of that no more, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. God is raising up new people who's really gonna carry the anointing, bro. Who's gonna carry the power, bro. Who's gonna carry the ministry. You know what I'm saying? God is raising up new people, bro. God is not trying to hear all these watered down religious preachers, bro. He ain't trying to hear all that, bro. God been tired of that. And God is using all type of people to spread the awareness of what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what else did I have to say? Yeah, man, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this stuff's been going on for a long time, bro. These people just playing with God, bro. These Christians is being deceived. Like, bro, these Christians are still deceived, bro. They still deceived to this day, bro. And it's like, a lot of these Christians, bro, no matter how much you try to tell them the truth, bro, it's like they always have an excuse. It's like it's not for them, bro. It's like the truth of God is not even for them, bro. A lot of these Christians, bro, the truth of God is not for them because they're going to keep debating and arguing. Man, I done seen Christians debating about, I done seen Christians debating for hours and not come to any type of conclusion. Debating, a Christian debating another Christian, debating for hours. And people still don't see the red flags, bro. People don't use their critical thinking. People don't have zero critical thinking. Like, damn, maybe this is a false religion, bro. Like, why is there all this division and debating and like, oh, this person is lukewarm, that person is not lukewarm. These people are debating about scriptures. I'm talking about debating amongst the Christian community. This is not outside the Christian. This is a Christians debating with Christians for hours. Oh, Jesus is God. No, Jesus is actually the Son of God. Then they be debating about it for hours and hours and hours, bro. I'm like, bro, these people, they don't even know the truth, bro. If they knew the truth, they wouldn't even be debating. We already know. Bro, we already know the answers, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already know Jesus is the Son of God. We already know God the Father is God the Father. Know what I'm saying? We already know Jesus is the Son of God. We already know these are two different people. Know what I'm saying? We already know this already, bro. But these Christians, bro, they gonna be debating about these scriptures for eternity, bro. And they be raging when they debate. They don't be debating like, they really be debating like veins popping out of their head, bro. Like these people look like they possessed us. So they debating with like veins and like anger and fury, bro. Like, bro, these lies is getting, bro, the lies is falling apart. The mirrors and illusions, bro. This stuff is all falling apart, bro. The mega churches, all this stuff falling apart, bro. These false preachers, it's falling apart, bro. God is just tired of this. And this stuff is sick, bro. What these churches be doing, bro. This stuff is sick, bro. What these churches is doing, what these mega preachers is doing, what these Christians is doing, this stuff is sick. You know what I'm saying? And God is using like different means and different people to get the awareness out there. But we've been knowing what's going on for a long time. But God is just putting out more awareness, you know what I'm saying? So more people could wake up and see what's going on, bro. Know what I'm saying? Stuff is sad, bro. What's going on out here, bro? It's like people do not fear God anymore. People just playing with God, bro. People doing freak stuff in these churches, bro. Man, I done heard stories of people doing sexual activities in the churches, bro. Bro, the audacity to go into church to do sexual activities, bro. Already knowing you don't need, bro, like you done left, you know what I'm saying? You done left your home, got in the car, doing all this just to go to these pagan churches to serve. Bro, these people going to pagan churches, serving a pagan God. They ain't even serving the real God, bro. They serving their own versions of God, bro. They done made up their own watered down versions of God. They ain't even serving the real God. You know, it's just straight mockery, bro. Disrespect, bro. The audacity, bro. And God is tired of it, bro. This stuff is saddening God's heart, bro. It's been like this, bro. It's been saddening God's heart. God been tired of this stuff, what's going on, bro. But hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much everything that I wanted to say about this, bro. Druski, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. If you feel God calling you into the kingdom, bro, you gotta fully surrender to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fully surrender to God and fully give God your life, bro. Do not be like, bro, do not be living for the world and then trying to correct people, but yet you also leading people to hell. You are leading people to hell. Therefore, you cannot lead, bro. Think about it like this. If you leading people to hell, Druski, and you live in a worldly lifestyle, how you gonna point fingers at somebody else who's leading people to hell? So that's hypocritical. But at the same time, bro, if you feel God calling you into the kingdom, bro, and God is showing you different visions and different things, bro, you gotta fully come into the kingdom. You gotta leave the world behind, bro. Know what I'm saying? Then when you're fully in the kingdom, when you're fully serving God, hey, brother, you could go crazy. Hey, you could go crazy exposing the things that God wants you to expose. That would not be hypocritical because now you have fully changed your life. You know what I'm saying? Now you're walking with God. Now it's not even hypocritical because you're really in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Now you could expose the things that God wants you to expose because you are leading people to heaven. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do things you gotta do things in order, bro. God is a God of order, bro. There's no order in what's going on. Everything is like a mess right now, bro. Know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, bro. Peace.